Hey there, welcome back to Impact Daily Devotion. Today our devotion is entitled The Faith of Joseph. And today we're looking at the Gospel according to Matthew chapter 2, verses 13 through 15.
And I am reading out of the New King James Version, and it says, "Now when they had departed, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream, saying, Arise, take the young child and his mother, flee to Egypt, and stay there until I bring you word. For Herod would seek the young child to destroy him. When he arose, he took the young child and his mother by night and departed for Egypt, and was there until the death of Herod, that it might be fulfilled which was spoken by the Lord through the prophet, saying, Out of Egypt I called my son."
Well, this is one of several encounters that Joseph has with an angel, giving instructions on how he ought to manage this situation where his wife, who he's not yet married to, has not been with sexually, she has conceived supernaturally a child. It's the Son of God. And we talk about the faith of many men, and there's a Hall of Fame list, we call it in church circles, of course, the Faith Hall of Fame, Hebrews chapter 11. But there's one person who, in my opinion, is an unsung hero who is conspicuously missing, and that's Joseph, because Joseph certainly had to be a man of faith. I would have to be a man of faith if my wife, we went out to dinner one night. She says, "Honey, you are not going to believe this." But really, for real, I'm pregnant. And trust me, God told me I'm pregnant and I'm going to have a child. So I'm just telling you, I would have to be a man of faith. And I'm saying that Joseph may not be in the Faith Hall of Fame, but you've got to appreciate the faith that this man, and the obedience that he walked in, and the sensitivity to the Spirit that he walked in to respond not once, not twice, not three, but 4 times in an angelic encounter, followed the instructions to the T, and therefore managed that situation, and was a faithful steward over the human side of the Son of God. What an amazing man of faith that Joseph had to have been.
And that's, really awesome. It's interesting you use the word steward, because that's exactly what we are as parents. Right. We're stewards over the children that God blesses us with. And he also, was stewarding her well, because it's, like you said, if we were espoused, as it were, to be married.
Right.
And so technically engaged, and I said this to you, and we hadn't been together. Yeah, it would definitely take some tremendous faith. But that man heard from God, to go ahead and marry her. And you think about the ridicule he had to also be able to look beyond, because she's married. They're engaged. They're not married yet. So think about the persecution he dealt with and had to overlook.
That's right.
To keep what the Lord said to him, to go ahead and marry her, and so on and so forth. Wow, you are right. He really was a man of faith. Although he didn't make it to the Faith Hall of Fame for whatever reason, we know he was a man of faith.
That's
and,
right.
You can applaud every man who is truly a man of faith.
That's
like
right.
Joseph was.
So from that, and I think as you go back and read that story in detail, we only read a few verses, I think you'll have a greater appreciation for the faith that Joseph walked in, and learn some valuable lessons that we can walk in today. Amen. So remember, with God, it's about relationship and not religion. All right, we look forward to connecting with you more on tomorrow. Bye for now.
Bye.